Hello Redditors, welcome back to Tales Against Humanity. Now, let's get started. In today's episode, entitled Mother Abandoned His Kid in a Restaurant to Go Relax. For 3 hours. Expat parents want us to pay for their car. I'm corrupting a Karen's child by teaching his Japanese. Okay, Reddit. It's not my story, it's a story I saw on the news. The 38-yo, was going to another town. She's from the city I live, with her son, 11-yo. Then she decided to bring his son to a restaurant, ordering food to her son, and telling to the staff that they have to babysit him, and that she will be back in 4 to 5 minutes. Weird, right? Well, keep reading, please. This boy was on his tablet during this time. But it's been over 4 to 5 minutes, the staff called the EM. No answers. An hour passed, they called again. Nothing. 2 hours passed, still nothing. And then, more than 3 hours passed, the staff got worried and called the police. They found her. On a spa. Yep, you read it right. This excuse of a mother was in another town, making the restaurant being the babysitter for going in a spa. For more than 3 hours, and guess what? She didn't seem to care about the issue. She didn't seem to realize how wrong and problematic she was being for letting his son at the restaurant. For 3 hours, in a foreign town from where she was from. I think she got arrested for it. Poor kid. At least he had food. Story 2. Expat parents want us to pay for their car. So my parents are really old-fashioned in the sense that anyone younger than them has to automatically respect them, not talk back to them, do everything they say when they don't give a single ounce of respect back. They talk down to people, especially my mom towards people in the hospitality services and retail. They don't really do anything to help others. They demand money from us, and generally don't really treat people very nicely. In short, my mom is a full-on Karen and my dad is very strict. My parents have disowned me and my siblings at various points in our lives and for various reasons. Some of us more than once, but the main reason tends to be when one of us finds a boyfriend or girlfriend and start rebelling, or in other words, seeing their bullshit for what it is. It's happened with me when I met my husband, with 2 other of my sisters and my brother. If one of us broke up with someone and got back together with them, my parents are the type of people to hold a grudge and be spiteful towards that monster who hurt our babies. Things like throwing out some food a partner had made, or saying it's burnt or doesn't taste fresh. Point blank refusing to talk to them or ignoring them when they are in the room, or refusing to acknowledge a person as their grandbaby's parent and so on. The latest in this series is getting my sister and her fiancé arrested for something they didn't do, causing them a lot of needless stress and worry, and essentially making them homeless. Needless to say, my sister has blocked my parents from everything and refuses to talk to them, and she doesn't really care about whatever family drama is going on, which I understand because 5 years and 3 kids ago I was in the same place with my then 2-year-old, minus being arrested. Now, my parents have retired overseas and are asking us to help pay for a car on finance and for running costs, which would be for everyone's use. But I refuse to pay for something that I won't ever use because I don't ever plan on visiting them or using their car, and I have my own expenses to pay for. As far as I know, the golden child has agreed, and I think one other sibling, but here's the kicker. My mom tagged my sister who has blocked her in the message. Like she doesn't even want to talk to our parents. What makes them think she will give them money for a car? Me and my sister still talk, so I screenshot the message and sent it to my sister, and we had a giggle over it. Story 3. I'm corrupting a Karen's child by teaching his Japanese. So just to start, I am a 15-year-old Japanese girl who has a couple friends that also speak Japanese. Story. One day I was walking with my friend, who for the sake of this story, we'll call him E anyways. Me and E were in a park and decided to go skateboarding. So me and E go skateboarding around an ice cream shop that I frequent a lot. E doesn't know much English as he moved from Japan a couple of months ago. We go inside and I ask him, in Japanese, me, what kind of ice cream do you want? E, I think I'll just get whatever you get. Me, great, you're going to love it. At this point, I realize a kid is watching us eagerly and his mother has more of a death glare kind of look. We ignore it and go about our day and go skateboarding around this park area kids play at. After about 3 whole minutes, the kid we saw earlier comes up to us. Kid, hey, what language were you speaking? No, wait, let me guess. Was it Spanish? Me, good guess, but it's Japanese. Kid, oh cool. Do you mind teaching me a few things in Japanese? Me, totally. So I taught the kid a few words like hello, goodbye, see you later, thank you, and you're welcome. Then he left to his mom. We were able to have about 2 minutes of peace after stopping and talking on a park bench before the nice kid's mom came up to us. Excuse me, why did you teach my son your language? E in Japanese, what's she saying? Me, in Japanese, I believe she's being a *ch. E just laughed. Excuse me. What are you saying about me? Actually, it doesn't matter. Don't talk in any language that's not English. This is America, not China. At this point, I gave up, so I just said in Japanese, sorry, and the kid responded, you're fine, and smiled. The got so mad, and I said to the kid, see you later. He said the same. Then we left as fast as we could and got more ice cream. Make sure to like and subscribe for more interesting stories.